Thank you for welcoming me onto your screens or onto your headphones, depending on how you're watching this. I'm Eddie, and this is The Rollback. Today we're talking about The Killer, aka Magneto's Revenge Tour. So David Fincher and Michael Fassbender explore the world and team up for this exploration of the world of assassins, and more importantly, what goes wrong. The killer, and that's his actual name, makes a mistake and must go on the run before he can be, cleaned up, if you will. The killer, played by Michael Fassbender, is a man of focus, commitment, and sheer fucking will. Not like that. Well, kind of like that. So, the job goes bad, and the killer is now on the run. His, handler sets to scrub him clean, or take him out. He sends two people to go interrogate his girlfriend, who is badly beaten, tortured, but she gives up no information. That is just enough to derange this killer, to, piss him off and set him on a warpath. He's so terrifying that genuinely only John Wick or James Bond would probably stand a chance. This guy is proficient, to say the least, and he's measured. Easily one of the best parts of this film is actually his inner monologues. These are kind of what caught me in, what made me say I'm into this film. Towards the very beginning of the film, the part where I knew, I'm going to like this, is when he says there are 7.8 billion people on this planet. Every second, one person dies. And every second, 4 people are born. Meaning no matter what I do, nothing will ever put a dent in that number. And I accept that. Just the coldness of it, the calculatedness of it. This dude is... insane is not the right word, because you can't be crazy and do this job, at least not as proficiently as he does. He's not so much crazy as much as he is good at what he does. He's a cold, calculating individual who only kills people who get in his way, which is nuts because he kills everyone on his path. He actually does a bit of a mercy kill. So he kills his handler, misjudges it, assumes that he'll live. He dies. But the secretary's alive, and she makes him a deal. I'll give you the names if you kill me and don't make it look suspicious. That way my family can cash in my life insurance. To which he actually obliges. She gives him the information that he needs. He's going to take her downstairs. He snaps her neck and she falls down the stairs, making it look like an accident. Just fucking cold. I thought, okay, maybe he'll let... Nope, she's dead. He kills her. He kills a taxi driver that just drove the two people to his place. The taxi driver didn't know what was happening. He just dropped them off. He murders him. And yet, towards the end of the film, he confronts the guy who ordered the initial killing in the first place. The job that he was on, the person that said push the button. He asks him, did you know that they were going to try to kill me? And the guy says, no. I'm new to this. All I knew was he offered me $150,000 to make sure that this would never come back to me. And that's it. I had no idea what was going to happen with that money. I didn't know that they were going to come for you. All I knew, in his words, were clean up on aisle 3. It was never personal. So for some reason, Michael Fassbender, the killer, lets this dude live, but murders the taxi driver. Okay, fair enough. Just a bit odd, but it doesn't derail the film. This has the trademark, detailed sense of a David Fincher film. From Seven to Zodiac, everything in between, Gone Girl. I mean, the dude's filmography is legitimately legendary. It's something that Stanley Kubrick could be proud of. And I mean that in the best way possible. It's just a great film. And the villain is not so much a good guy, just a very proficient guy. And to see the inner workings of how stuff like this works. I mean, one of my favorite old shows was Burn Notice. And it wasn't because it was a great show necessarily, but it kind of gave you a look into the inner workings of how stuff like this happens. At one point, I remember one of the things that stuck with me was when, in Burn Notice, he mentions getting your car bulletproofed will probably run you up to $50,000 or more, plus get you some shady looks. Putting phone books into the car doors achieves the same thing, and it's cheaper. The Yellow Pages, stuff like that, outstanding. There's a nickname in the WWE for a wrestler by the name of Triple H. They call him the Cerebral Assassin. No. That's this guy to a T. This film is very easily an A. It's on top of Netflix, and there's a reason for that. That said, what did you think? Go and comment down below. We greatly appreciate it, and we'll catch you all later. We'll see everybody.